Durga Mata ki Jai. Jai Jai Sitaram, and a cordial welcome to all of you joining with us this evening as we commence our Vasant Navratri celebration. And today marks that day where we once more welcome devotees physically into our mandir. So it's very nice to have some devotees here physically to join with us in devotions, and of course those who are joining with us virtually on Facebook and YouTube as well. We all grasp this opportunity this evening and then for the next 9 sessions as we offer praises and devotions to Shakti Devi, Adi Shakti Durga Mata, and of course culminating with Sri Ram Navami on April the 10th. So at this time, as we prepare ourselves to do our invocation, may we clasp our hands, we close our eyes, we bow our heads, we focus our minds at the feet of Devi Ma as we do our opening prayer. Hari Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha Om Shri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha Om Swasti Na Indro Bridashravah Swasti Na Pushaha Vishwavedah Swasti Na Stakshurishtanemihi Swasti No Brihaspati Dadhatu Om Sham No Mitra Sham Varuna Sham No Bhavatu Varyamam Sham no Indro Brihaspati Sham no Vishnu Rukramam Namo Brahmani Namaste Vayu Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Varishyami Ritam Varishyami Satyam Varishyami Tanamam Avatu Tarvaktaram Avatu Avatu Mam Avatu Vaktaram Om Dhyo Shanti Antarikshagvam Shanti Prithavi Shanti Apah Shanti Osharay Shanti Vanaspataya Shanti Vishvedeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvagvam Shanti Shanti Deva Shanti Samah Shanti Ridhi. Chant your Rashi name in your mind. Hari Om Tat Sat Om Vishnur Vishnur Vishnu Namah Paramatmane Shri Puran Purushotam Adya Shri Brahmano Nidvitya Pararhi Shri Shveta Varaha Kalpe Vaivasvatman Vantarim Ashtavinashati Tame Kalyuge Kali Pratham Charane Bhuloke Jambudvipe Kanada Varshis Kabro Grame Baudhavatare Shubhmase Shubhapakshe Shubhatithi Amukanamasya Mukha Gotram Namaham Daihika Daivika Bhautika Taptraya Iti Shri Adi Shakti Durga Mata Pujanam Shankalpam Karishye. Offer your flower. Slightly Havan. Om Priyatam Pundarikaksha Yagyeshwaro Haritasmistastu Jagattastu Pranati Pranitam Jagat Shri Agni Devata Avahayami. Sprinkle around the Vedi as well as the fire 3 times. Om Apavitraha Pavitrova Sarvavasthangato Vapiva Yashmarit Pundari Kaksham Sabhahyabhya Antaram Suchi. Om Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu. Bow to the Vedi 3 times. Om Shamashvame Parasparsham Shamashile Paratpare Ram Krishna Dikanantvam Mata Pratave Namastute. Crossing your hands. Om Asan Mantrasya Meru Prishtarishi Sutalam Chandah कुर्मुरेवता आसनम् उपविशने विनियोगः पृथिवी त्वयादृता लोका देवी त्वं विष्णुनादृता त्वं च धार्यामां नित्यं पावित्रं कुरु चासनम् इति हि आसनं समर्पयामि. प्रेम से आसन लीजिए. प्लीज हैव योर सीट्स. Make yourself comfortable where you can reach everything easily. So at this time, we all contemplate at the feet of Lord Ganesha as we do his invocation. Harihi Om Gananam Tva Ganapati Gum Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Ana Shrunvanotibihi Siddha Sadhanam Om Mahaganadhipataye Namaha Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirviganam Kurumedeva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvara Om Ganganapataye Namaha. Boliye Shri Gajanan Swami ki Jai. Meditate on Gauri Mata. Om Sarva Mangal Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trayambike Gauri Narayani Namastute Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shakti Rupena Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Boliye Shri Gaur Parvati Mata ki Jai. Meditate upon Lord Shiva. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. Om Karpura Gauram Karunavataram Sansar Saram Bhujagendraharam Saravasantam Hridayarvinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Boliye Shri Mahapati Mahadeva ki Jai. Now meditate upon Agni Devta, the Devta that controls the power of fire. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha. Dhayoriva Bhumna Prithvi Varimna Tasya Aste Prithvi Devaya Janim Prishti Yaganim Anadam Anadayadade. Boliye Shri Agni Devta ki Jai. Meditate upon Kalsa Devta. Om Kalishya Mukhe Vishnu Kanthe Rudra Samasrita Muli Tasya Stito Brahma Madhe Matre Ganasmitam Kukshautu Sagar Sarva Sapta Sapta Dvipava Sundara Rigvedata Yajurveda Samveda Tarvanam Angascha Sahita Sarve Tu Kalasham Samasrita. Boliye Shri Kalash Devata ki Jai. Meditate upon Mahalakshmi. Om Siddhi Buddhi Prade Devi Bhukti Mukti Pradayini Mantra Murti Sara Devi Mahalakshmi Namastute. Om Lakshmi Karotu Kalyanam Arogyam Sukha Samparam Mam Shatru Vinashaya Deepa Jyotir Namastute. Boliye Shri Mahalakshmi Mata ki Jai. Offer small amounts on the 9 as we invite Navgraha ॐ आदिदेव नमस्तुभ्यं प्रसीदा मम भास्कर दिवाकर नमस्तुभ्यं प्रभाकर नमस्तुते ॐ ब्रह्मा मुरारी त्रिपुरान्तकारी भानुशशि भूमिसुतो बुधश्च गुरुश्च शुक्रः शनि राहुकेतव सर्वे ग्रह शान्तिकर भवन्तु श्री सूर्यारि नवग्रह देवता आसनं समर्पयामि बोलिए श्री नवग्रह देवता के जय। So, offer water. So if you all want to do some bhajans while this is happening, you can go ahead. Harihi Om Narayanam Namastastu Narakarnavatarakam Padyam Griham Deveshu Prayyanti Rakam Om Prayashamune Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalyasmin Sanidin Kurum Shri Gajanan Swami Shri Gauri Mata Shri Shankar Bhagwan Shri Agni Devata Shri Kalash Devata Varun Devata Shri Mahalakshmi Mata Shri Suryari Navgraha Devata Argyam Padyam Snanam Samarpayami. Om Veda Sukti Samayukta Yajna Saman Samanyati Sarva Varana Praradev Vasasi Pratigrihyatam Shri Gajanan Swami Shri Gauri Mata Shri Shankar Bhagwan Shri Agni Devata Shri Kalash Devata Varun Devata Shri Mahalakshmi Mata Shri Suryari Navgraha Devata Vasram Samarpayami. Om Japa Kushima Shankasham Kashyapeyam Mahavyutim Tamorim Sarvapapadam Pranatu Asmi Devakaram Shri Navgraha Devata Vasram Samarpayami. Om Brahma Vishnu Maheshayana Nirmitam Brahma Sutratam Yagyopavitra Dhaninam Ye Priyatam Kamlapate Shri Gajananda Swami Shri Gauri Mata Shri Shankar Bhagwan Shri Agni Devata Shri Kalash Devata Varun Devata Shri Mahalakshmi Mata Shri Suryari Navgraha Devata Yagyopavitram Samarpayami. Om Dadhi Shantatusharam Shiravarana Samurbhavam Namami Shashinam Bhaktya Shambhor Mukuta Bhushanam Shri Surya.
गणेश शरणं शरणं गणेश 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 शरणं गणेश गणेश शरणं शरणं गणेश
दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ। दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ।
दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ।
दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ।
दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ।
काली कपालिनी माँ,
काली कपालिनी माँ।
काली कपालिनी माँ,
काली कपालिनी माँ।
जय जय अम्बे माँ।
जय जय अम्बे माँ।
जय जय अम्बे माँ।
जय जय अम्बे माँ।
दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ।
दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ।
परम शिवानी 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 माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ।
धामनी कामनी माँ,
जगदोधारिणी माँ।
जगदोधारिणी माँ।
जगदोधारिणी माँ।
जय जय अम्बे माँ।
जय जय अम्बे माँ।
जय जय अम्बे माँ।
जय जय अम्बे माँ।
दुर्गा भवानी माँ, 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 जय जय अम्बे माँ।
काली कपालिनी माँ,
काली कपालिनी माँ।
काली कपालिनी माँ।
काली कपालिनी माँ।
जय जय अम्बे माँ।
जय जय अम्बे माँ।
जय जय अम्बे माँ।
जय जय अम्बे माँ।
दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ।
दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ।
दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ। दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ। राधे 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 नाचो राधे
गोविंद गोपाल नाचो राधे
गोविंद गोपाल नाचो राधे
गोविंद गोपाल नाचो राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे
गोविंद गोपाल नाचो राधे
गोविंद गोपाल नाचो राधे
गोविंद
भवभाविनि शरणम् हे जगजननी हे कल्याणी हे भवभाविनि शरणम् दुनिया सारी तेरे नाम से चलते अंधियारे निहरनम
सारे तेरे नाम से चलते अंधियारे हरनम
जग जननी हे कल्याणी हे भवभाविनि शरणम सुनो दुख दूर करो करुणा सागर शरणम विनती सुनो दुख दूर करो करुणा सागर शरणम दीप जला दो धन बरसा दो दीप जला दो धन बरसा दो जय लक्ष्मी शरणम कल्याणी हे भवभाविनि शरणम् दुनिया सारी तेरे नाम से चलते अंधियारे निहरनम सुनो दुख दूर करो करुणा सागर शरणम विनती सुनो दुख दूर करो करुणा सागर शरणम दीप जला दो धन बरसा दो दीप जला दो धन बरसा दो जय लक्ष्मी शरणम जय लक्ष्मी शरणम जग जननी हे कल्याणी हे भवभाविनि शरणम
जग जननी हे कल्याणी हे भवभाविनि शरणम
बोली श्री आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय. So at this time, devotees, we are ready to welcome the presence of Adi Shakti Durga Mata, Devi Mata, into the mandir, into this murti, her divine presence. And those of you who are at home, you pray unto Devi Mata. And those of us who are here, we all clasp our hands, we close our eyes, we bow our heads. And with a great amount of faith, love, devotion in our hearts, we humbly ask Devi Mata to be with us, to accept our offerings, to accept our devotions this evening, and for the succeeding sessions of this celebration, of this observance, this very auspicious time dedicated to Mother. Let us all pray together, devotees, as we do invocation. Sarvaswarupamaye Devi Sarvashakti Samanviti Sarvaswarupamaye Devi Sarvashakti Samanviti Bhaye Bhayastrahino Devi Durge Devi Namostute Durge Devi Namostute Durge Devi Namostute Hare Hari Om Hari Om Sarva Mangal Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trayambike Gauri Narayani Namastute Jagadambike Jai Jai Jagjanani Ma Jagadambike Jai Jai Jagjanani Ma Jagadambike Jai Jai Jagjanani Ma
Jagadambike Jai Jai Jagjanani Ma
Kya man harna सुहाया है क्या मन हरना सुहाया है माँ सब कुछ तेरों चरणों पर अब अंदर कोई भाया है जगदम्बिके जय जय जगजननी
Jagadambike Jai Jai Jagjanani Ma
जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ श्री राम तू ही श्री कृष्ण तू ही दुर्गा काली श्री राधा तू हे माँ हे माँ हे माँ श्री राम
तू ही श्री कृष्ण तू ही दुर्गा काली श्री
प्रथमं शैलपुत्री च द्वितीयं ब्रह्मचारिणी तृतीयं चन्द्रघन्तेति पुष्माण्डेति चतुर्थकं पंचमं स्कन्दमातेति षष्ठं कात्यायनीति च सप्तमं कालरात्रिति महागौरीति चाष्टमं नवमं सिद्धिदात्री च नवदुर्गा प्रकीर्तिता उक्तानि तानि नामानि ब्रह्मणैव महात्मनः। ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः। ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः। ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः। श्री आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता आवाहयामि स्थापयामि पूजयामि ध्यायामि नमस्तुते करोमि। बोलिए श्री आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय। बोलिए श्री आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय। बोलिए श्री आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय। Very wonderful devotees. Such a beautiful feeling to once more have devotees join their energies in welcoming Devi Mata into the mandir. So now we'll be doing puja to Devi Ma. After this we'll be going to our large Durga Murti. At that point, those of you who are at home, I'd like to make offerings to your Murti at home. You can join us as we make the offerings to the large Murti. So while we do puja here, we'll have maybe one very nice bhajan for Durga Mata. Hari Om Gange Shayamune Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalyasmin Sinirin Kurum Shri Adi Shakti Durga Mata Aryam Paryam Snanam Samarpayami.
तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है माँ, कितना प्यार जगाती है माँ। तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है माँ, कितना प्यार जगाती है। स्वाहा सत्यमये
बोलिए श्री आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय. So at this time, devotees, those who are performing puja at home and you like to make offerings along with us, we'll be doing our puja to Devi Mata in the form of our large Devi Ma Murti. So hold a flower in your hand. And once more, we all clasp our hands, we close our eyes, we bow our heads, we meditate at the feet of Devi Mata as we do invocation. Hari Om. Jayante Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Swadha Namastute. Om Bhadrakali Namo Nityam Sarve Shakti Swarupini Jagatstite Jaganmata Narayani Namostute. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Boli Shri Adi Shakti Durga Mata ki Jai. Offer a flower. Firstly, we offer water to Devi Ma. Hari Om Narayanam Namastastu Narakarnavatarakam Padyam Grihan Devesha Trailokyam Timirapaham Shri Adi Shakti Durga Mata Argyam Padyam Snanam Samarpayami. We offer chandan to her. Om Shri Khanda Chandanang Divyam Gandhadhyo Samanoharam Vilepanam Surishreshtang Shri Adi Shakti Durga Mata Chandanang Samarpayami. If you have a mala or flower, you can offer it. Somebody please help. She'll need help to go over top. Om Malyadini Sugandheni Malyatadini Vai Prabhu Maihritani Pujartam Pushpani Pratigrihyatam. We offer Gandha essence. Om Gandham Grihani Devesha Deva Deva Dayanidhi Tvameva Jagatam Natistva Tvameva Jagatam Prabhu Shri Adi Shakti Durga Mata Gandham Samarpayami. We do Aarti for Devi Ma. You want to take this? Sure. Om Sajang Chavarti Sanyuktam Vahinina Yujitam Maya Deepam Grihani Devesh Trailokyam Timirapaham. Boliye Shri Adi Shakti Durga Mata ki Jai. If you have a Naivedya, prasad that you want to offer to Durga Mata, you can hold it in your hands at this time. And firstly, pass the water around it 3 times. Om Mandakinyastu Yadvari Sarva Papaharam Shubham Taridam Kalapitam Devam Samyagyachmanitvam Tvaya. We all pray together to Devi Mata. very humbly asking her to accept this offering of love, devotion, and to shower her grace and blessings upon us. Om Grit Pakwan Havishainam Paisham Chisharakar Nana Vidhan Naivedyam Shri Adi Shakti Durga Mata Naivedyam Samarpayami Om Tvadyam Vastu Govindam Tubhyameva Samarprayet Grihana Sanmukta Bhuktava Prasida Purushottamam. बोलिए श्री आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय. Touch to your murti, touch to your head. Shri Krishna Arpanam. If you have flowers, neem leaf, you can offer to Devi Mata. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Namas Chandikaya. Om Namas Chandikaya. Om Namas Chandikaya. Offer water to Devi Ma. Om Sarva Papa Haram Devam Gangeyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanyam Chamaya Dattam Grihan Parameshwaram Shri Adi Shakti Durga Matachmanyam Samarpayami. If you have prepared a dakshina to offer to Devi Mata, you can offer it at this time. Is it over here? Yeah. It's okay, just take a coin. Om Nakpal Supal Maulavi Vanditangri Yugala Prabhu Hari Dakshinang Pradeshri Adi Shakti Durga Mata Danam Dakshinaye Samarpayami. Do your prostrations to Devi Mata. Alright, so those of you who have prepared a dhar to offer to Durga Mata, we'll be offering it at this time. Preferably, you would be facing east to offer the dhar, and you chant in your mind, Om Dum Durgaye Namaha, Om Dum Durgaye Namaha, as you offer. Go ahead. Harihi Om Ayurdehi Dhanam Dehi Vidyam Dehi Maheshwari Samastamekhilam Dehi Dehi Me Parameshwaram. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Boliye Shri Adi Shakti Durga Mata ki Jai. So at this time, devotees, we'll be having, there's a couple of devotees in the mandir who would like to make offerings of prasad. So we'll be doing this at this time. While this is happening, we'll have a couple more bhajans, and then we'll go into our reading session. So at the end, we'll all perform Havan together.
जग की रखवाली करने वाली जगदम्बे मैया महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली ओ जगदम्बे मैया। जीते हैं मैया तेरे भरोसे चलती है नैया। घर घर में दीवाली जगदम्बे मैया महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली ओ जगदम्बे मैया जग की रखवाली। दुखियों के घर में सुख बरसाले अंधियारे घर में दिया जला रे। मीता दे राखी काली जगदम्बे मैया महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली ओ जगदम्बे मैया जग की रखवाली। आशा लगाए विनती हमारी काली न जाए चरणों में भेजते
आशा लगाए बिनती हमारी काली न जाए।
ले लो ये आरती की ताली जगदम्बे मैया महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली ओ जगदम्बे मैया भक्त वाले करने वाले जगदम्बे मैया महिमा जग की रखवाले करने वाले जगदम्बे मैया महिमा तुम्हारे है निराली ओ जगदम्बे मैया महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली ओ जगदम्बे मैया महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली ओ जगदम्बे मैया
जगदोधारिणी माता दुर्गा जगदोधारिणी माँ
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 जागो जागो माँ जागो जागो माँ जागो जागो माँ जननी
जागो जागो माँ जागो जागो माँ जागो जागो माँ जननी
जागो जागो माँ जागो जागो माँ जागो जागो माँ जननी शिवरमणा जागो मां शिवरमणा जागो मां हे शिवरमणा जागो मां
शिवरमणा जागो मां
शिवरमणा जागो मां
शिवरमणा जागो मां
शिवरमणा जागो मां शिवरमणा जागो मां शिवरमणा जागो मां जागो जगडो दारिणी मां जग जगडो दारिणी मां जगडो दारिणी माता दुर्गा जगडो दारिणी मां दारिणी माता दुर्गा जगडो दारिणी मां जगडो धारिणी माता दुर्गा जगडो धारिणी मां जगडो धारिणी माता दुर्गा जगडो धारिणी मां
लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जग जननी भवानी
लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जय शारद माँ
जय शारद मां
जय शारद माँ जग जननी भवानी जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जय दुर्गे माँ
जय दुर्गे मां
जय दुर्गे माँ जग जननी भवानी जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
गंगा माँ जग जननी भवानी जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जय जय सीता माँ
जय जय सीता
जय जय सीता माँ जग जननी भवानी जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जय जय पार्वती माँ
जय जय पार्वती माँ
जय जय पार्वती माँ जग जननी भवानी जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी जय लक्ष्मी गौरी जग जननी भवानी
बोलिए श्री आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय. We can do a little bit better than that and we wear mask. बोलिए श्री आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय. Yes. So we say Adi Shakti. She is the primary source of energy, primary source of power. That energy that courses through our beings, Adi Shakti. That is the energy, that is how close Devi Mata is to us devotees. I did mention to everyone that, in our reopening, this is our first day of reopening. So we'll all do the Havan together. We'll do the Havan together at the end. Everybody. We will have a little bit of hiccups because now it's all new again that we're coming back into the mandir, having people physically present, how to go around certain challenges, obstacles, hurdles. We will figure it out and eventually it will become our normal again, as we used to do. So pretty much 2 years has passed, and it's very, very wonderful to look into the hall and see people. So those of you who are viewing from home all the time, when I look in the hall before, I see empty space. So it's very nice to see some smiling faces, even though I can't see their face. See, I can see Divya smiling because her eyes getting smaller. So it's nice to see those smiling faces and to see the joy in the faces of the devotees as, we are now back into the mandir. And of course, I did say our session will run 6:30 to 8:30, but you all will have to excuse me, you'll have to go a little bit later. It's already 5 minutes after 8 and we are just starting our little bit of reading session. So tonight, before we do our reading, we chant a very special stotram in which we ask the 9 forms of Devi Mata for protection. We chant a very special mantra during this Navratri period, invoking the presence of Nau Durga Devi. This is called Nau Durga Raksha Mantra, asking the protection of Devi Mata to be with us. If you all do not know all the lyrics, you can chant Om Nau Durga Namaha, Om Jag Janani Namaha. It means that we bow to that 9 forms of Devi Mata. We bow to that goddess of this entire creation. Om Shaila Putri Maya Raksha Karo, Om Jag Janani Devi Raksha Karo, Om Shaila Putri Maya Raksha Karo, Om Jag Janani Devi Raksha Karo, Om Nav Durga Namaha, Om Jag Janani Namaha,
Om Nav Durga Namaha,
Om Brahmacharini Maya Raksha Karo, Om Bhavatarini Devi Raksha Karo, Om Brahmacharini Maya Raksha Karo, Om Bhavatarini Devi
Raksha Karo,
Om
Nav Durga Namaha, Om Jag Janani Namaha, Om Nav Durga Namaha, Om Jag Janani Namaha,
Om Chandra Ghanta Chandi Raksha Karo, Om Bhai Harini Maya Raksha Karo,
Om Chandra Ghanta Chandi Raksha Karo, Om Bhai Harini Maya Raksha Karo, Om Nav Durga Namaha, Om Jag Janani Namaha, Om Nav Durga Namaha, Om Jag Janani Namaha,
Om Kushmanda Tumhi Raksha Karo, Om Shakti Rupa Maya Raksha Karo, Om
Kushmanda Tumhi Raksha Karo, Om Shakti Rupa Maya Raksha Karo, Om Nav Durga Namaha, Om Jag Janani Namaha, Om Nav Durga Namaha, Om Jag Janani Namaha,
Om Skanda Mata Maya Raksha Karo, Om Jagadamba Janani Raksha Karo,
Om Skanda Mata Maya Raksha Karo, Om Jagadamba Janani Raksha Karo, दुर्गा नमः ॐ जगजननी नमः ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः ॐ जगजननी नमः
ओम कात्यायनी मैया रक्षा करो ओम पापनाशिनी अम्बे रक्षा करो
ॐ कात्यायनी मैया रक्षा करो ॐ पापनाशिनी अम्बे रक्षा करो ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः ॐ जगजननी नमः ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः ॐ जगजननी नमः
ओम कालरात्रि काली रक्षा करो ओम सुखदाती मैया रक्षा करो
ॐ कालरात्रि काली रक्षा करो ॐ सुखदाती मैया रक्षा करो ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः ॐ जगजननी नमः ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः ॐ जगजननी नमः
ओम महागौरी मैया रक्षा करो ओम भक्ति दाती रक्षा करो
ॐ महागौरी मैया रक्षा करो ॐ भक्तिदाती रक्षा करो ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः ॐ जगजननी नमः ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः ॐ जगजननी नमः
ओम सिद्धिदात्री मैया रक्षा करो ओम नव दुर्गा देवी रक्षा करो
ॐ सिद्धिदात्री मैया रक्षा करो ॐ नव दुर्गा देवी रक्षा करो ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः ॐ जगजननी नमः ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः ॐ जगजननी नमः ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः ॐ जगजननी नमः ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः ॐ जगजननी नमः
बोलिए श्री नव दुर्गा देवी माता की जय. Devotees, this year Mother has granted us 10 opportunities. Instead of 9, she said 10. So we have 10 sessions of Devi Mata devotion this year, starting from today. And, we all have this opportunity, devotees, to join in this worship, in this devotion, gaining the grace and blessings of Devi Mata. It is said in Shri Durga Chalisa, Prem Bhakti se jo jash gave, Dukh Daridra Nikat nahi ave. That those who chant the praises of Devi Mata with prem or bhakti, with love and devotion, what happens, devotees? Dukh, daridra, unhappiness, suffering, problems, difficulties. Daridra means poverty. Nikat nahi ave, will not come close to that person. Now we have to understand this. We have to put this into context. Put it into context. It doesn't mean that difficulties wouldn't come. It means that we will be given the ability to deal with the difficulties as they come to us. So it wouldn't seem like difficulties at all. A lot of people will think that this means, oh, Devi Mata, take all my problems. You take all my difficulties. No, devotees. Whatever is our karma, we have to go through it. We have to go through it. We cannot, forfeit on that. We cannot get away from that. But with the blessings of Devi Mata, whatever experience comes to us, as we say, Jahi bidhi rakiram, tahi bidhi rahiye, that whatever situation Prabhu puts us in, we accept it as an prasad, as something sacred, as a blessing from Bhagwan, whatever situation. And if we can gain that understanding, if we can gain that perspective, devotees, nothing becomes a problem. Nothing becomes a problem. Rather than we face so much difficulties every day, we face so much challenges every day, we face so much, as we say, problems every day. And what happens to us, devotees, when we find ourselves under this kind of stress? What happens to us? It has very negative consequences on our bodies. Stress is the thing that causes all those illnesses to come faster. All the illnesses of the body. Stress induced. So the more that we can let go of the stress, the healthier we become. The more energetic we become. Devi Mata can help us, devotees. She can show us that path. She can bless us in this way. For this Navratri, I've chosen to do the Kilakam Stotra out of Durga Saptashati. Kilakam Stotra. It is said that this Stotra helps us to remove those things that pin us into difficulties in this world. Fasten us to difficulties, fasten us to this Bhav Sagar and the cycle of Janma Maran, birth and death, coming and going, coming and going. It's a very wonderful teaching that comes from this stotram. And we'll go through very slowly because we'll understand that Devi Mata is saying here, or Sage Markandeya is relating this katha. And he's showing us the importance of understanding this stotram, learning this stotram, chanting this stotram, understanding what is being said, and then reading the rest of Durga Saptashati, and then reading the rest of Devi Bhagavatam. So we'll read a few lines, then we'll do our Havan, and then we'll do our final Arti. We clasp our hands, we close our eyes as we listen to this wonderful stotram. Hari Om. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Asya Shri Kilaka Mantrasya Shivarishi Anushtupa Chandaha Shri Mahasaraswati Devata Shri Jagadamba Pretyartham Saptashati Pathang Tvena Jape Viniyoga. Om Namah Chandikaya. Om Namah Chandikaya. Om Namah Chandikaya. Shri Durga Sharanam Mama. Shri Durga Sharanam Mama. Shri Durga Sharanam Mama. Shri Durga Sharanam Mama. Bolo Shri Durga Sharanam Mama.
Shri Durga Sharanam Mama. Shri Durga Sharanam Mama. Shri Durga Sharanam Mama.
Om Vishuddha Gyan Dehaya Trivedi Divya Chakshushe श्रेयप्राप्ति निमित्ताय नमसो माढ धारिणी बोलो
श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम 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 श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम
श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम
श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम
बोली श्री आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय। ओम नमः चंडिकाय। Om Namah Chandikaya. So those who are here, who have been coming to the mandir, but not for the last 2 years, but who have been coming to the mandir time after time, Om Namah Chandikaya. When we say this mantra, what are we saying to Devi Mata? Anybody remember? What are we saying to Devi Mata when we say Om Namah Chandikaya? We are saying to Mother, Oh Mother, I bow to you, you who are that one who helps me control my thoughts. Om Namas Chandikaya. It's a very powerful mantra. I'm sure all of you may have heard this before. Om Namas Chandikaya. When we find our thoughts, thoughts very wicked sometimes. Thoughts will run away and do all sorts of things and go all sorts of places. Sometimes we don't want it to go, but it goes still. So this mantra is very helpful to help us to control those thoughts. When we find that our mind is very disturbed, now we have to have the presence of mind. We have to have that presence of mind to say Om Namah Chandikaya. Om Namah Chandikaya. Or simply we can chant Om Namah Shivaya. But Om Namah Chandikaya, we are bowing to Devi Mata who helps us to control our thoughts. So Markandeya Vacha, sage Markandeya says, Om Vishuddha Jnana Dehaya Traivedi Divya Chakshushe. That we say, he's referring in this first shloka to Shiv Shankar Bhagwan. He's saying that his form is that pure knowledge. The form of Shankar Bhagwan is pure knowledge. That when we pray unto Lord Shiva, as we understand, the name Shiva means auspicious. And when we pray unto Lord Shiva, he helps us to purify information as it comes into our system. Our minds acts as a filter, so that whatever comes into our ears filters through our minds. Now whatever is present in our mind at that time, the information gets filtered through that. So let's say, for example, someone is trying to teach, or someone is trying to give advice, someone is trying to give suggestions, but your mind is agitated at that time. Your mind is angry at that time. What happens to that information? As it enters, it filters through the anger that is dominant at that time. And what happens to it? Gets twisted. Gets twisted. You don't get the proper understanding. So when we pray to Lord Shiva, devotees, and this is why, when we listen to katha, when we listen to scriptures, it's important to engage in some kirtan first. It's important to engage in some bhajans, in remembrance of Bhagwan first. Remember the 3 words that we talk about? Shravan, Smaran, Manan. Shravan means to listen. Smaran means to chant. Manan means to contemplate, meditate, think of. So these three words, these three activities helps us to control the negative aspects of our minds. So when we pray to Lord Shiva, he helps us to control those negative emotions, negative tendencies, negative feelings. So that when that knowledge comes to us, and you know knowledge is coming all the time, right? Do we know this? That knowledge is coming all the time to us. But sometimes we just put a block. We put a block so it can't reach. It can't enter. But if we open ourselves, devotees, to that knowledge, we open our minds to that knowledge, then it flows freely into our beings. And we feel that sense of upliftment all the time. So in praying to Lord Shiva, he helps us to understand that knowledge. His form is of pure knowledge. Trivedi Divya Chakshushe. That the three Vedas are his divine eyes, the two physical and the spiritual eye. The Trikuti, or the conscious eye, the third eye, as we say, of Lord Shiva. Says, Shreya Prapti Nimittaya. That Lord is the cause of attaining the ultimate goal in life. Now we understand, devotees, that we hear this when we read Ramayana. We'll hear this, that Sri Ram is the cause of attaining the ultimate goal. When we read Devi Bhagavad, we'll hear, Lord Shiva, Devi Mata, Shakti Mata, Saraswati Mata, Lakshmi Mata. And now, sometimes people will go away feeling confused. So which one do I pray to? Do I pray to Sri Ram? Do I pray to Hanumanji? Do I pray to Durgama? Whom do I pray to? Devotees, no matter whom we pray to, we are praying to one. No matter which form we go, it is all going to one source. Can we have, Sanatan Dharma is mistakenly called a religion that has many gods. But this is not so. This is not true. We have many forms of one God. And no matter which form that we go to, devotees, that prayer is going to one source, which is the Supreme Brahman, the Supreme Lord himself. But God himself has graced us and blessed us with so many different forms. So whichever one appeals to us, whichever one we are attracted to, Bhagavan says, pray. I will accept. You pray. And this is what we have to do, devotees. This is what we have to do. Our responsibility, our duty is very simple. Very, very simple. Sometimes we make life too complicated. We overthink. We overthink our situations. But life is very simple, devotees. We engage in worship, we engage in seva, we engage in service unto Bhagavan. And this will lead us to our ultimate goal. So, what is saying? That Lord Shiva is the cause of attaining the ultimate goal. He is the cause of attaining the ultimate goal. So, devotees, very simply, we can praise Lord Shiva in very, very simple ways by chanting Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Pahi Mam Bolo. Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Pahi Mam.
Bolo Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om पाहि मां।
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, pahi maa.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Raksha maa.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Raksha maa.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Raksha maa.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Raksha maa.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, pahi maa.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, pahi maa.
Each and every one of us devotees in our daily lives, we all have negative emotions and tendencies that trouble us, that cause us to become unhappy, to become distressed. This is very important for us to remember. We chant very simply Shadakshar mantra Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. We chant on to Shiv Shankar Bhagwan, asking that Lord to relieve us and help us to attain that ultimate state of peace, happiness, contentment. He Girijapati Bhavani Shankar Shiva Shankar Shambho. He
Girijapati Bhavani Shankar Shiva Shankar Shambho.
He Girijapati Bhavani Shankar Shiva Shankar Shambho.
He Girijapati Bhavani Shankar Shiva Shankar Shambho.
Jai Shiva Shankar Namami Shankar Shiva Shankar Shambho.
Jai Shiva Shankar Namami Shankar Shiva Shankar Shambho.
Bolo Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, pahi maa. Bolo
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, pahi maa.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, pahi maa. Bolo
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, pahi maa.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Raksha maa.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Raksha maa.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Raksha maa.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Raksha maa.
Bolo Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, pahi maa. Bolo
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, pahi maa.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, pahi maa.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, pahi maa.
Everyone together. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, बोलो शिव शंकर भगवान की जय. Very nice devotees. When I say all together, I hear more voices than just me and Srupta. You know, we don't have many people at the mandir this evening, but those who have come out, you have filled this mandir. You have filled this mandir with your energy and devotion and love for Bhagwan. I wouldn't carry you much further tonight, devotees. It's just the introduction to our katha, to what we'll be doing for the next, 9 sessions now in this celebration, in this observance of Basant Navratri. Tonight we have my nephew Samir, who came all the way from Stony Creek or Guelph. And today happens to be his birthday, and he's found it necessary to come to the mandir and to make an offering to Devi Mata. I wish Bhagwan's choicest blessings on him for all happiness, success, peace in his life. And also today, another devotee of our mandir, Vashti Samaru, is celebrating her birthday as well. We'd like to wish Vashti very, very happy birthday and many, many happy returns and blessings to you for many, many more happy birthdays to come. And if I've missed anyone who has celebrated a birthday today or recently, please accept my apologies. I'd like to offer this bhajan to Saraswati Mata, asking her blessings to be upon these devotees and of course all of us who are here. सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ, है अंधियारा इस हृदय में, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ, सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ, है अंधियारा इस हृदय में, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ,
सुर का दीप जला दे माँ,
सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ। रीतन जानो गीतन जानो प्रीतम जानो चरणों के, रीतन जानो गीतन जानो
प्रीतम जानो चरणों की,
रीतन जानो गीतन जानो प्रीतम जानो चरणों के, ज्ञान नहीं अज्ञानी हो मैं, सच्ची राह दिखा दे माँ, है अंधियारा इस हृदय में, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ, सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ, है अंधियारा इस हृदय में, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ,
सुर का दीप जला दे माँ,
सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ। पूजन अर्चन वंदन सब कुछ शब्द सुमन अर्पण माता। पूजन अर्चन वंदन सब कुछ
शब्द सुमन अर्पण माता।
प्रेम खेला गीत तुम्हें करवर हस्त स्वीकारो माँ। है अंधियारा इस हृदय में सुर का दीप जला दे माँ। सुर का दीप जला दे माँ। सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ। सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ। है अंधियारा इस हृदय में सुर का दीप जला दे माँ। 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 बोलिए श्री सरस्वती माता की जय। So I chose this bhajan. So Samir, I want you to understand the first verse that we sang. It says Rita na janu, that we do not understand too much rules and regulations. And even if we understand, we don't follow. Gita na janu, that how many songs do we know? How much music do we know? Prita me janu charano ki. But what we know is that we have love and we have the ability to love the feet of Saraswati Devi, of God. Right? All of us have that ability. We may not know too much of information, knowledge. We may not know music or songs, but we all have that ability to love. We say to Mata, Gyan nahi, that I do not have too much of information, I do not have too much knowledge. A gyani hu main, that I'm rather ignorant. Sachi raha dikha de ma, that we say to Mother, please show us the right path in life. Please show us the right path. So it's a wonderful prayer in this bhajan that we say unto Devi Mata. So at this time, devotees, we'll join in Havan. So those of you who are doing Havan with us at home, again, I do apologize. We are going a little bit beyond our scheduled time, but as we move on, we will smoothen out some of these hiccups. So we'll all join in Havan. Those of you who haven't lit your Havan as yet, I'll chant the mantra and you can light your Havan at this time. Hari Om Bhurabhuvasvaha Om Bhurabhuvasvaha Dhayuriva Bhumna Prithvi Varimna Tasyaste Prithvi Devaya Janim Prishti Yaganim Anadam Anadayadari. Boliye Shri Agni Devta ki jai. Pass the water around the fire. Om Mandakinyastu Yadvari Sarva Papaharam Shubham Taridam Kalpitam Devam Samyagya Achmanyatvam Tvayaiti Achmanyam Samarpayami. We begin making our offerings at the recitation of Swaha. Om Shri Ganesh Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Ganganapataye Namah Swaha. Om Ganganapataye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Gauri Mataye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Shankar Bhagavanabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Agni Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Kalash Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Varun Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Mataye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Mahavishnu Bhagavanabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Namo Narayanayabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Surya Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Chandra Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Mangal Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Buddha Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Guru Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Shukra Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Shani Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Rahu Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Ketu Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Pranayabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Apanayabhyo Namah Swaha. ॐ श्री समानायभ्यो नमः स्वाहा ॐ श्री इन्द्रियायभ्यो नमः स्वाहा ॐ श्री उदानिकायभ्यो नमः स्वाहा ॐ श्री इष्टदेवताभ्यो नमः स्वाहा श्री कुलदेवताभ्यो नमः स्वाहा श्री स्थान देवताभ्यो नमः स्वाहा श्री ग्राम देवताभ्यो नमः स्वाहा श्री माता पिता चरण कमलेभ्यो नमः स्वाहा श्री शांतिको देवताभ्यो नमः स्वाहा श्री पंचपाल देवताभ्यो नमः स्वाहा श्री दस दिक्पाल देवताभ्यो नमः स्वाहा श्री आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माताये नमः स्वाहा श्री शैलपुत्री माताये नमः स्वाहा श्री ब्रह्मचारिणी माताये नमः स्वाहा श्री चंद्रघंटा माताये नमः स्वाहा श्री कुष्मांड माताये नमः स्वाहा श्री स्कंद माताये नमः स्वाहा श्री कात्यायनी माताये नमः स्वाहा श्री कालरात्रि माताये नमः स्वाहा श्री महागौरी माताये नमः स्वाहा श्री सिद्धिदात्री माताये नमः स्वाहा श्री नवदुर्गा देवीभ्यो नमः स्वाहा ॐ ऐं सरस्वती माताये नमः स्वाहा श्री रामचंद्र भगवानभ्यो नमः स्वाहा श्री कृष्ण भगवानभ्यो नमः स्वाहा श्री हनुमते देवताभ्यो नमः स्वाहा We join together as we chant Brahm Gayatri Mantra. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha Mahamrityunjay Mantra Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukameva Vandanam Mrityurmukshямamritat Swaha Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukameva Vandanam Mrityurmukshямamritat Swaha Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukameva Vandanam Mrityurmukshямamritat Swaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha Shri Sarva Devata Devyo Bhyo Namaha Swaha Shri Sarva Devata Devyo Bhyo Namaha Swaha Shri Sarva Devata Devyo Bhyo Namaha Swaha. We arrange for our final offering. May we all stand at this time as we take part in our final offering. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Mudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Sarvam Vai Purnagvam Swaha. Boliye Shri Adi Shakti Durga Mata ki Jai. Pass the water around the fire 3 times. Om Sarva Papaharam Devam Gangeyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanyam Chamaya Dattam Grihana Parameshwaram Shri Agni Devtachmanyam Samarpayami. Take blessings from the fire. So at this time, devotees, we engage in our final arti, Devi Ma Arti. So those of you who are performing devotion at home and you like to perform arti to Devi Mata, go to your altar. If not, we all stand in reverence to Mother as we engage in her arti. Om Sajan Chavarati Sanyuktam Vahanina Yojitam Maya Deepam Grihan Devesh Trailokyam Timirapaham Bhor Bhaye Din Chad Gaya Meri Ambe Bhor Bhaye Din Chad Gaya Meri Ambe Ho Rahi Jai Jai Kaur Mandir Vich Aarati Jai Ma Idhar Bara Wali Aarati Jai Ma He Pahara Wali Bhor Bhaye Din Chad Gaya Meri Ambe Bhor Bhaye Din Ho Rahi Jai Jai Kaur Mandir Vich Aarati Jai Ma Idhar Bara Wali Aarati Jai Ma He Pahara Wali काहे की मैया तेरी आरती बनावा काहे की मैया तेरी काहे की पावा विच बाकी मंदिर विच आरती जय मां तू है चोले वाले आरती जय मां हे पहाड़ा वाले सर्व सोनेरे तेरे आरती बनावा सर्व सोनेरे तेरे अगर कपूर पावा बाती मंदिर विच आरती जय मां पिंदे वाले आरती जय मां हे पहाड़ा वाले कौन सुहागन देवा बालिया मेरे मैया कौन सुहागन देवा कौन जगेगा सारे रात मंदिर विच आरती जय मां सच्चिया ज्योतिया वाले आरती जय मां हे पहाड़ा वाले सर्व सुहागन देवा बालिया मेरे मैया सर्व सुहागन देवा जोत जागेगी सारे रात मंदिर विच आरती जय मां हे मां त्रिकुटा रानी हे पहाड़ा वाले जुग जुग जीवे तेरा जमुए दराजा जुग जुग जीवे तेरा जिस तेरा भवन बनाया मंदिर विच आरती जय मां हे माँ अम्बे रानी,
आरती जय माँ
हे पहर वाली,
आरती जय माँ
भोर भये दिन चल गया मेरी अम्बे, भोर भये दिन
चढ़ गया मेरी अम्बे
हो रही जय जय कार मंदिर विच आरती जय माँ हे दरबार वाले,
आरती जय माँ
तू है चोले वाली,
आरती जय माँ
जय माँ पिंदी वाली,
आरती जय माँ
सचिया ज्योतिया वाली,
आरती जय माँ
हे माँ अम्बे रानी,
आरती जय माँ
हे पहाड़ा वाली, आरती जय माँ हे दरबारा वाली, आरती जय माँ हे पहाड़ा वाली, आरती जय माँ। बोली श्री आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय, श्री नव दुर्गा देवी माता की जय। Devotees, has been very, very beautiful, wonderful session of devotion to Devi Mata. Those of you who are performing puja at home and you do have flowers, I ask that you please take a flower in your hand at this time. As we engage in this final prarthana to end this evening's devotion, we all humbly pray and ask grace and blessings of Devi Mata to be with each and every one of us. May Mother grant us understanding. May Mother grant us knowledge. May Mother grant us that ability to have togetherness, the unity in our community. We humbly beseech you, Mother, as your children, we ask you to give us guidance, to give us direction in life, to show us right from wrong and to give us the strength to make those choices, sometimes tough, sometimes hard choices. We ask you, Mother, to bless us in these ways as we engage in your devotion and your worship. Let us all pray, devotees. Hari Om Mantrahinam Kriyahinam Bhaktihinam Janardanam Yata Pujitam Mama Deva Devi Paripuranam Tarastu Me Om Avahanam Na Janami Visarjanam Pujam Chaiva Na Janami Kshamyatam Mahadevi Tvameva Mata Shapita Tvameva Bandhu Shasaka Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmamritam Gamaya He Sarva Shaktiman Sachidananda Nirakar Nirvikar Sarvadhar Sarveshwar Sarvavyapakantariami Ajaramar Nitya Pavitra Shrishti Karta Ko Baram Bar Namaskar hai हे परमात्मा भाविष्य वर्तमान दुखियों का कष्ट हरण करके सुबुद्धि को प्रकाश करके जिससे सबका मंगल होए। ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। We all raise our voices as we chant this final praise to Devi Mata as we conclude this first session of this Navratri celebration. Jai Bolo Jagdamba Bhavani, Jai Bolo,
जगदम्बा भवानी
Jai Bolo Jagdamba Bhavani, Jai Bolo Jagdamba,
भवानी
Jai Bolo Jagdamba Bhavani, Jai Bolo,
जगदम्बा भवानी
Jai Bolo Jagdamba Bhavani, Jai Bolo,
जगदम्बा भवानी
Jai Bolo Jagdamba Bhavani, Jai Bolo,
जगदम्बा भवानी
Namo Namo Durge Sukha Karani, Namo Namo Durge,
सुखकरणी
Jai Bolo Jagdamba Bhavani, Jai Bolo,
जगदम्बा भवानी
Jai Bolo Jagdamba Bhavani, Jai Bolo Jagdamba,
भवानी
Namo Namo Ambe Dukha Harani, Namo Namo Ambe,
सुखकरणी
Jai Bolo Jagdamba Bhavani, Jai Bolo,
जगदम्बा भवानी
Jai Bolo Jagdamba Bhavani, Jai Bolo,
जगदम्बा भवानी
Jai Bolo Jagdamba Bhavani, Jai Bolo Jagdamba Bhavani, Jai Bolo Jagdamba Bhavani, Jai Bolo Jagdamba Bhavani. बोलिए श्री आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय, बोलिए श्री महालक्ष्मी माता की जय, बोलिए श्री सरस्वती माता की जय, बोलिए श्री नव दुर्गा देवी माता की जय, बोलिए श्री गंगा माता की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय 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 सीताराम। आसन लीजिए, प्लीज हैव योर सीट्स devotees. So for those who have joined us on social media this evening through Facebook or YouTube, please be reminded that our sessions continue. We started at 6:30 today, so we will see how it works out as the sessions move forward. We may have nights where we have devotees coming to make offerings, and this will extend our session a little bit. I hope you don't mind that, right? As I said, we'll find a comfort zone, a happy zone at some point when, you know, we iron out all the wrinkles that may come in our path. So bear with us as we go through this process. So join with us tomorrow evening again at 6:30 p.m. as we engage in Devi Ma worship again. You know, we invite those who are at home to make offerings with us. So, you know, you're not left out of this process, right? Even if, you know, you're hesitant to come to the mandir or you can't make it out to the mandir, that's okay. You can still participate at home and still gain the blessings of Devi Mata. Although, you know, if we ask the devotees who came tonight, the difference between experience at home and experience in the mandir is a vast difference, right? Are we in agreement? Yes. Yes, there's a vast difference when we come to the mandir, the experience that we do have. And this is not to say that, you know, what you're doing at home is any less, no devotees. But, you know, when we do come to the mandir, you know, the energy, you know, is a lot different than the energy in our homes. So, you know, I encourage, if you can come, please come out and join with us in the mandir as we engage in devotions to Devi Mata. So once more, devotees, God's blessings to each and every one of you until tomorrow evening at 6:30. Jai Jai Sitaram.